Good morning, class. Today I am sick today, so I will not be in. I'm making this video so that I can go over the lesson with you. So before we go over the lesson, make sure that you've watched the Brain Pop video and that you understand it. If you need to watch it a couple of times, that's okay. I am going to be referring back to it in this lesson. So we are talking about line plots today and just about how yesterday when we learned how to plot lines on a graph, we can also answer questions from the data that we collect on a line graph. A line graph gives us a visual and it makes it easier to see what the numbers mean. So sometimes, like in the future, our jobs are going to require it, so we will have to do reports. So if, say, prices go up 1 month and then they go down, a line graph can help show that it is going up 1 month and then down the next month, and we can possibly predict what's going to happen the month after that. Looking at this table, we see that we are talking about the average high temperatures in Tennessee. I actually collected the data about the state, and we have months 1 through 12, also known as January through December, shown on the table. So as you're looking at the temperatures on the table, you can see that January has 46 degrees as a high, February has 51, March has 61, April has 70, May has 78, June has 85, July has 89, August has 88, September has 82, October has 71, November has 59, and December has 49. As you can see, each of these temperatures is plotted on the line graph in front of you. We need to make sure that we pay extra attention to the intervals on the graph. Brain Pop, the video that you watched before, told us that this is one of the most important things because you need to have your graph properly labeled and you have to have equal intervals on the graph. Can you guys tell me the intervals on the graph that you see in front of you? Yes, the graph goes by 10 degrees each interval, and the months go by 1 month each interval. Make sure you pay careful attention to this graph because they come up later in life, and make sure that your graphs have a title and are labeled on the X and Y axis. This graph has a title, but because the table up top shows the information, it doesn't have the X and Y axes labeled. Therefore, this graph isn't really properly done. We prefer to have that labeled already. Alright, now look at the line graph and answer these questions to yourself. Which month had the highest temperature? Your answer should be July with 89 degrees. Next question. Which month had the lowest temperature? Your answer should be January, 46 degrees. Look at the graph and see if you can figure out what the trend is. The trend is if anything repeats. So is the graph going up, is the graph going down, or is it staying the same? In this particular graph, it shows the right information that we would expect. It goes up in the summer months, which is towards the middle of the year, and then during the beginning and the end, which are the colder months of winter, they go lower. This is because of the seasons changing. So during July and August, it is summer, and during January and December, it is winter. So what is the trend at the beginning of the year? Your answer should be the temperature is rising. What happened to the temperatures after July? They start to decrease. What is the difference between the highest temperature and the lowest temperature? To figure this out, you must take the highest temperature and subtract the lowest temperature. So you would take 89 minus 46, and that would equal 43. You guys will now be given an assignment to work independently on for 20 minutes, and then for the last 10 minutes of class, get together with a partner or group and share your answers. Have a good rest of your day.